All right, guys, on my Instagram a few days ago, I put up a post asking what people wanted to see for videos for the YouTube channel here. And one of the first responses I got was how to deal with guys that are hyper flexible or more specifically flexible guards. No matter how good you are as a top game player and a guard passer, hyper flexible guys are a pain in the ass. There's just no way around it. They can make everything a nightmare. You know, some guys aren't even that good, but their flexibility just makes everything a lot more difficult to deal with, because when you think you're past their legs, you're not. All right. Now there's two ways I deal with flexible guys. Right. One is pressure, and one is angles. Okay. Now in terms of pressure, what I mean, I'll have Michael lie down here. So, you know, it's how I do it. Like say, you know, I'm standing above his guard and I'm trying to pass, and he's hyper flexible. I can't be loose here, because if I just try to pass like this, he's going to re-guard, he's going to use his flexibility, all that stuff. So, and this goes for not just the pass, the stack pass that I'm going to show, but any pass. If I know he's really flexible, what I'm going to do is just put an ungodly amount of pressure on him, right? And I'm going to take my time here. I'm not going to get this stack pass and try to pass like this, because hyper flexible guys are just going to roll back because they're so flexible and re-guard me, maybe trap a submission. So, knowing that he's flexible, knowing Michael's flexible, and I'm here, I'm relatively safe in this position, but I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to go inch by inch. Now, for the sake of Michael here, I'm going to stay on my knees to show the path, but in real life, I'm driving my weight into him, off my toes in like this. But what you'd want to do, I'm only on my knees for his benefit, but I'm just keeping the pressure in. I'm not letting up at all, and I'm passing inch by inch, by inch, by inch, by inch. Okay, and I don't care how flexible a guy is, he's not going to recover from that, right? Again, I was on my knees for demonstration. In real life, I'm going to be in here on my toes, inch by inch, right? Just super slow, take my time, let the pass happen naturally. Where we give flexible guys a lot of leeway is we try to rush the pass, right? You don't want to do that. Right? Knowing he's flexible, you have to respond with pressure. Especially with guys that invert, you have to smash them. You can't give them any space, right? Same thing now me, I'm more of a knee cut guy. If I'm knee cutting and I'm here nice and tight, and then he's hyper flexible, he's going to bring that leg in front of me, we got a problem here, right? So once I get here, pressure, right? Notice how I'm using my knee cut also as a knee on belly to pin him. It's pressure, right? Now if he tries to bring that leg up, that ain't happening. And again, I'll wait. And I'll pass when I'm good and ready to pass. It's not, it's not him, it's me. So again, if I'm a big time leg drag guy too. So if I leg drag the guy and I'm passing him, all he has to do is swing that over, right? Now obviously I can counter the flexibility and do another pass, but I don't have to do that. If I go leg drag, too many guys, they stay here and they come here. Okay, again, it's pressure. Once I get my leg drag, come here. Get my grips. What's he going to do? Right? I have to insist on the pressure and force it on him before he can force his escapes and flexibility on me. Okay? So at this point, I'd like to see him do anything with his flexibility. Go ahead. In essence, he's going to give me the pass. Right? So it's about pressure and no space. Now, the second thing when guys are flexible is hip direction. Now, what I mean by that is you have to look at someone's hips as the crosshairs on a gun, right? If you're in the crosshairs of a gun, you're in immediate danger, right? If the gun is pointed over there and I'm over here, I'm a lot safer. So I use that concept with the pressure to deal with flexibility, right? So I know if this is the most flexible guy in the world and I'm going for a leg drag, I know damn well I'm still in danger because his hips are pointed at me. But if I can come here and see now I've turned his hips away, his hips are not pointed at me, they're pointed over towards the camera here, I'm really not in any danger. He can try whatever he wants, but that, in conjunction with the pressure that I'm keeping on him, is going to eliminate his flexibility. Right? Same thing with a stack pass. Right? I'll pull him up onto his shoulder so he's immobile. Right? Now, if I want to eliminate it quickly, see, now I'm starting to turn his hips that way, right? His hips are still pointed at me here, even though I have the upper hand. So I'm still in danger of him defending it, countering it. But see, I'll come here, I'm pointing his hips away. Here comes that pressure, and I'm holding his legs. What's he going to do now? Right? So you notice I'm turning his hips away, right? Now, knee cut pass, it's really kind of hard to turn their hips away. But what I will do is once I'm in here and I come here, notice how I've kind of stapled this and this knee's on him. His hips, I'm still in the crosshair, so to speak, but his hips are pointed away and I'm kind of passing them by, right? And I'm ready to pass whatever I want. But again, don't rush the pass. Guys are going to fight, they're going to flail, let them do it. If you're in a good position, you have good balance, it's going to wear him out, right? So I come here, and there I am, right? So with dealing with flexible guards, it's the same concept as passing. You have to initiate first. If I'm passing his guard, if I'm in his closed guard and I initiate the pass, I have to initiate before he initiates a sweep or an attack. Because if I don't, I'm a step behind. If I let him go for an armbar or a sweep, I have to defend that attack before I can initiate my own. So as soon as you're in someone's guard, whether it's butterfly guard, half guard, closed guard, X guard, whatever it is, initiate the pass right away. Look to point their hips away from you and look to smash them. No space. He's very flexible, right? Now, he's only been training with me like 6 or 7 months. He's gotten quite good in that period of time, and his guards actually, they'll re-guard me on occasion. So he's a good guy to use for this video. You don't have to be a black belt to have a good guard, right? He's the perfect guy for this video because he's flexible, and he's tall and he's lanky like me. But pressure, right? If he doesn't feel my pressure, he's going to fight me back. If he can't breathe, he's not going to fight. He's going to do whatever it takes to alleviate that pressure on himself so he can function. If I'm smashing him, he's just thinking about me smashing him, and he's pretty much going to let me pass, right? So pressure in conjunction with angles are going to shut down most flexibility or guys that have flexible guards. Because you can have a good guard not be flexible, but if you have a good guard and you're flexible, it's that much more of a nightmare to deal with. So keep these principles in mind.